Hey guys, welcome back to Indoor Reef. Feels like my tank's been trying to catch me out all week, so let me show you what's been happening. If you haven't seen my last video, I had to do an emergency sump swap out due to a leak. Since then, I've had several things that have led to a little bit of instability in my tank. So you might assume that the instability in my tank came about from disturbing the things in the display in some way, but actually this wasn't the case. The instability came about from the process of uninstalling and then reinstalling the equipment. Anyway, on to the first challenge. When turning things back on, I noticed my Aqua L heaters were starting to flash from both sides. Now, I've never seen this before, and there was nothing in the manual about what this meant. What I found when I actually started to measure the temperature again was the temperature in the tank was measuring lower than it was before. So my first thought was, oh, maybe I had the heaters set a tiny bit higher. So what I did was raise them up a degree, but as you can see, very quickly this just sent the tank way too hot. I still don't know exactly what happened to cause the heaters to measure lower, whether it's some kind of inaccuracies in the measurement or in the heater, but I do find it a bit suspicious that the heaters were flashing in this unusual way. Now, I did look it up online, and a few people seem to suggest you calibrate the heaters if you hold the button for a while, so maybe this had happened. I did reach out to the manufacturer, Aqua L, over Facebook twice, but unfortunately they didn't reply. The final stumbling block was related to my ATO. The new ATO valve, which I'd installed when I'd put the new sump in, was over tightened, and what this meant was it was stopping any fresh water from being topped off. The salinity rose to about 35.6 parts per thousand. Worrying, the return pump chamber was running dry enough to cause my return pump to start spitting bubbles. Fortunately, it was not too far away to adjust the salinity back quite quickly, so a quick adjustment on the valve was all it took to be back on track. Fortunately, overall, things really haven't been too bad this week. I've caught things nice and early, put them right so that they haven't led on to bigger problems, and everything's still looking really quite good, so I'm hoping that I'll see no adverse effects from any of this. I will be keeping a close eye on things just for a week or so, just to be sure. But yeah, so overall, hope your reefing week's been a little bit better than mine. Let me know if you've had any problems, and otherwise, keep it stable, keep it fun, and keep reefing.